Sheamus is going to cash in. Sheamus is going to cash in.
Goodness.
Rock bottom to Cena. Here's the cover. There's two. Wait. What the hell? What the hell is that? Who the hell is? What is that? It's Edge. It's Edge.
The hell is Edge doing?
Edge is back. Undertaker can't believe it. A camera on the skull.
I can't believe it.
On one side, Rollins, Harper, Kane.
Yeah, but Ziggler's hurt, and so is John Cena. This is not looking.
Oh my God! What? You gotta be kidding me! Rollins covers Cena, and the captain has been eliminated by a
John
turncoat.
Cena has been eliminated.
Bret Hart against all odds is somehow hanging on. Owen Hart watching Bret suffer in this hold.
Oh no! She threw the towel in. She threw the towel in.
And the towel has been thrown in. Oh no!
What? I know that music. The Glamazon. Beth Phoenix.
Beth Phoenix, who was put out of action with a severe injury at the hands of Michelle McCool and Layla, makes her return here.
Beth Phoenix cleaning house and gonna make Layla pay, I believe.
Welcome back, Bethy.
Bethy.
Austin's got that forklift. Austin's driving the forklift, Kane. And Triple H is in that car.
Austin, you're gonna regret this. Don't do something you're gonna regret. Austin, I regret the contact with you. Austin, Jesus. Austin, don't do it. Don't do it. Oh my God. Austin, don't.
Oh my God! The game's in that car. Austin just dropped the game from that machine.
What the hell's going on?
Oh my God, the dead has risen.
Hey, who says a Raw and a SmackDown talent can't get along?
Raw and SmackDown talent can't get a... What is that?
Wait a second, what the hell's this?
You're right. Oh, no, it's not the cow.
Now, wait a minute. Wait a minute here.
Is he really here? Oh, he's really here!
I think this has just picked up a little bit here, King.
Big Papa Punk!
It's Scott Steiner in Madison Square Garden at the Survivor Series.
It's him, JR!
The free agent that everybody wants.
Was still chair to the back. It's all
all legal. It's all legal.
You know what it is? It's a miracle.
Double 619. Dial it up.
Listen to these fans. They know this is not right.
It's not right at all.
Hey, wait a minute. What the heck? It's Devon. It's Devon.
Devon Dudley. What the hell? Devon Dudley from SmackDown.
He's not supposed to be here. He's SmackDown. Whoa.
Devon walking tall.
He's laying the SmackDown. Look out.
Devon is kicking some ass here. Enrico with no disqualifications. They're the two legal men left. It's going to be a 3D. A 3D.
The man clearing things out here. He was a foot away from me. That's Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns from NXT. What is he doing here? Seth Rollins, all from NXT. What the hell are they doing out here?
Kidding me? Look out.
What are these guys doing?
No way.
Oh, God. What is going on? What are you guys doing out here?
Sharpshooter! Sharpshooter! Hey, McMahon said ring the bell. Wait a minute.
What?
You smell what The Rock is cooking.
Wait a minute. What is this? Wait a minute. Good God Almighty! For God's sakes! That car just ran over Austin! That car just ran over Austin! Stone Cold just got run down! Oh my God! Oh dear God!
This will be a triple threat match. A triple threat match! Ladies and gentlemen, he's here! He's here! Here he is!
You think you know me?
What? You've got to be kidding me! Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Wait a minute! They're just coming the game! My God, we've got a new WWE champion!
Winner of this match, and new WWE champion, the Rated R Superstar, and
The ultimate opportunist strikes again!
And Mr. McMahon pulled into the grave, and The Undertaker quickly out of the grave, and The Undertaker, where the hell's he going now? The Undertaker heading for that payloader. Wait a minute!
My God!
What the hell was that? It's Kane! It's The Undertaker's brother Kane! Oh my God! The Undertaker has been buried alive!
And The Rock starting to stir it, but no, wait a minute.
Here comes Kurt. Thank God.
Kurt Angle he just nailed Austin! The Rock bottom! The Rock bottom! The count! The count! It's over! It's over! The WWE has won it!
The winner of the ball, The Rock. And thus, the surviving organization
Sheamus is gonna cash in! Sheamus is gonna cash in! You gotta be kidding me!
Ladies and gentlemen, Sheamus is cashing in his Money in the Bank contract.
There's two! Kick out! Kick out by Reigns! Reigns is kicked out! Sheamus is cashed in! This match is now official!
This is unbelievable.
Reigns doesn't know where he is! Reigns has no idea where he is! Trying to fight his way up! Here comes Reigns! Boom kick again! Sheamus cover! You gotta be kidding me! We got a new champion! Sheamus is champion!
Here is your winner and the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Sheamus!
Are you kidding me?
No fear from Goldberg.
A spear! Goldberg hit Lesnar with a spear! A spear from out of nowhere!
Goldberg may shock the world.
Goldberg looking to end this early.
Lesnar's hurt!
Goldberg's looking for a jackhammer.
He's looking for the jackhammer! Goldberg looking for the jackhammer!